Good evening and welcome to McDougall-Evers Gymnasium. Friday night here in Carmi, Illinois, as the Carmi-White County Bulldogs are set to face off against the Grayville Bison in a battle for White County. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, Scott Maring back at the WRUL studio. Landon Elliott with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The pregame show is brought to you by Rice Motors. Take ricemotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Well, Travis, the Bulldogs have had 6 days off since they beat Mount Vernon last Saturday to create a 3-way tie in last week's CWC IT. They've got some much-needed time off, but welcome in a very scrappy Grayville ball club, one of the best players in Southern Illinois, and ties they roll in.
Yeah, this is not your normal everyday Grayville basketball team. They got a really good player. It's similar to Harrisburg, how if they can get him going, they can get him his 30, maybe his 40 points on any given night, they have a chance to win, and Carmi's going to have to be watching out for him the entire game.
You know, you think about these 1A schools like Grayville, your Wayne Cities, your schools of that size. You know, they have some down years, but every once in a while, about once every 5 or 6 years, they'll get a good class of some good, talented athletes, and that's kind of what Grayville's going through right now. 14 wins, 11 losses, a couple of common opponents in their schedule with Carmi-White County. They lost to Grayville by 10, lost to Fairfield by 10 earlier in the season. Of course, Carmi lost to Fairfield twice last week or in the past 2 weeks. So there's no question, Travis, Carmi, like you said, this is not the normal Grayville team you see. Bulldog's got to come ready to play.
Yeah, they're not just going to roll over. They're not going to give it to them. This Grayville team's going to scrap the entire way, and if Carmi comes out lackadaisical, they'll find themselves in the ball game.
For the Bulldogs, 15-5 on the season. I mentioned those 2 losses to Fairfield. That has happened over the last 2 weeks. One of those last Saturday, a 49-47 loss. But I thought they did a good job bouncing back and beating a very good Mount Vernon, Indiana squad last Saturday. Travis, it wasn't Carmi's best game they've played, but they did what they had to do to get the win, and that's kind of the team we've expected to see this season.
Yeah, they took care of the basketball, which was the #1 key for them. They didn't allow that Mount Vernon defense, that Mount Vernon pressure. They like to play physical, like to take it and go to the other end and score, and that's that brand of Southern Indiana basketball. And Carmi did a good job at handling that pressure, taking care of the basketball, and not giving them extra opportunities and forcing them to have to foul them. And Carmi hit their free throw.
A big injury of note for Grayville. They're playing without one of their starters, sophomore Jake Hossman, who was a starter last season. Was a pretty good player as a freshman. He is sick. He is not playing tonight for Travis Thompson and the Grayville Bison, so a big loss for them. But the Bulldogs, a little bit shaken up, but fully healthy as far as everyone's going to play tonight. We saw a couple of guys get banged up towards the end of the week last week. We know Gavin Holloman's still kind of fighting with that shoulder. But Travis, we need the Bulldogs, or we need Gavin to play like he did during that CIT last week where he was an all-tournament player.
Yeah, that was probably his best stretch of games out of all the varsity experience he's had, and he's played for 2.5 full seasons of varsity now. So, and he was on a roll. He was doing what he needed to do, take care of the basketball while all the defense is worrying about Mitchell and Landon. He got his opportunities, he got his spots, and he hit his shots, and he caused havoc. Guarding the other team's best player. When Landon needed a break, he'd go out there. And that's what we expect Gavin to do, and that's what he's done in the last week or two.
Somebody else who's got a lot of varsity experience for the Bulldogs over the past 2.5 years, Mitchell Edwards. He had a really good Saturday matinee in that tournament, back-to-back 23-point games and a loss against Fairfield and the win over the Wildcats. He's 33 points away from joining the 1,000-point club. Travis, you go back 4 years ago to this same game, Grayville on a Friday night. Ethan Mahan needed 30 to make the 1,000-point club. He scored 35. Carmi could use a very similar effort from Edwards tonight.
Yeah, and if he plays well enough, he might get it tonight. And he's just got to play his game. The shots will come to him, and he's such a good shooter that he'll knock them down when they're there. But he's got to be playing both ends, playing hard on defense too. And if he can do that and we can get some run-outs, he'll get some easy buckets.
The Bulldogs will have a short turnaround. They'll be on the road tomorrow afternoon in El Dorado. JV will start at 2:30. Varsity will play around 4 o'clock. And, of course, the Eagles, a lot's happened for them in the last month. It's going to be the first time those two teams face with their new squad, and we'll get more to that tomorrow as we go throughout that one. Also tomorrow, starting at 8:30, we'll have the White County Cheering for a Cure, which will take place right here in McDougall-Evers. You'll be able to watch that on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Competition will start for that at around 8:30. So again, Bulldogs 15-5 on the season. Grayville 14-11. It's been a long time since Grayville beat Carmi. I didn't go back and look how long it's been, but Travis, I think back, I mentioned that game with Ethan Mahan 4 years ago, and Carmi got down early, and this is probably the most talented squad they've had in a long time. It's going to be big for Carmi. Got to get a lead early and try to build that lead and extend it throughout the game.
Yeah, you can't take them lightly. This is not the average every year Grayville. You can't take them lightly. Last year they were in a dogfight up there in Grayville because early on Carmi didn't take it seriously. You got to take them serious. If you let them hang around, they will fight you till the buzzer sounds.
With just 5 losses this year on the schedule, you kind of look at how things are going to play out in terms of Carmi's subsectional. A lot of good basketball teams in that subsectional. Regional pairings won't come out until a week from this coming Wednesday. We'll find out where the Bulldogs will play, who they're going to play. So, needless to say, Travis, every game from this point on matters for Carmi in terms of trying to get a top 4 seed and maybe stay away from the Bentons and the Massac counties that are in Carmi subsectional.
Yeah, all these games are going to matter from this point forward, not just for the end season win-loss record, but getting in that subsectional. You would like to try to avoid Benton. You can't avoid Benton or Massac, so you got to pick your poison there. But either way, Carmi's playing for trying to get a top seed in the regional, trying to avoid some people.
Looking ahead at Carmi's schedule for next week for both the boys and the girls. The girls will travel to Hamilton County on Monday. The boys will then be back at home on Tuesday against Edwards County. The girls will host Flora on Thursday. Then the boys will host Flora on Friday. Then the boys will travel to Mount Carmel next Saturday to take on the Golden Aces. Flag is being lowered at midcourt. Both teams are making their ways to their sidelines, which means it is time for the national anthem. We'll step aside for a 2-minute break. Tip-off between Carmi White County and Grayville coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Olney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family. Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
All right, back here, McDougall-Evers getting set for the opening tip between Carmel, White County, and Grayville. This has been the Rice Motors pregame show. Give RiceMotors.com a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. Looking at the Grayville starting five. Number 24, Zach Liebens. Number 5, Tyze Rowland. Number 15, Kanan Neely. Number 22, Ian Kleinschmidt. And number 30, Cannon Worley. For head coach Travis Thompson and the Bison. And the Bison, 14 wins on the season, 14-11. And for the 15-5 Bulldogs, we'll have their same starting five tonight. And we'll let Trey Mason do the honors. So for the Carmel White County Bulldogs, it's Gavin Holloman, Mitchell Edwards, Landon Driscoll, Cade Stockton, and Trey Dixon. Bulldogs playing their first game since last week's CWC IT. And a great crowd on hand. Nothing beats a Friday night in McDougall-Evers, Travis.
No, nothing does. That atmosphere.
Bulldogs will be in their home white uniforms. They'll be going right to left here in the first half. Grayville in their road blacks, trimmed in red with white letters and white numbers. Again, keep in mind, something to watch as we go throughout the ball game. Mitchell Edwards, 33 points away from becoming the 29th member of the CWCHS 1,000-point club. Should be a fun one. It'll be Edwards and Rowland, number 5 and number 5, tipping up at midcourt. And we are underway. Rowland wins the tip, and Grayville's got the basketball as we start the ball game. Rowland into the front court, over here to Neely on the near side. Dribbles to his left, far corner, they go left top. With it is Rowland, one of the smoothest basketball players in Southern Illinois. Missed the layup right there, and Edwards grabs the rebound. Bulldogs into the front court with Gavin Holloman. Driscoll over on the far side. Grayville comes out in a man-to-man. Stockton near top now. It's Holloman now between the circles. Dribbling down low, they go to Edwards. Edwards turns, fades away, missed it. Offensive rebound, Trey Dixon. He draws a foul. 2 shots coming up here for Trey Dixon.
Drawing the foul is number 21, Trey Dixon, to shoot 2.
Now one against Grayville, that's 22, Ian Kleinschmidt, the freshman. And 2 free throws here for Dixon. First one on the way. Good. Don't get fouled by a bad buying experience. Count on Expressway Ford Mercury, and you'll always be in the bonus. Second Expressway Ford free throw is good for Trey Dixon, and it's 2-0 Bulldogs. We've played 45 seconds here in the first quarter. Bison into the front court. They swing it around left side. Neely has it. Guarded there by Stockton. Neely puts it on the floor. As they get it off to, got number 3, who's not on the roster, which is fantastic.
You always get a couple of those a game.
That might be Levin, who I was told wearing a different jersey tonight. I believe that's him wearing number 3. Rowland dribbles to his left, tries to go baseline, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound Edwards, Bulldogs into the front court. Here's Holloman on the left side, hands it off to Edwards. He fires a 3, short. Mitchell able to get his own rebound. He goes back up. Oh, wow, no foul call. And the rebound controlled by the Bison.
A lot of contact on that one.
Grayville into the front court. Rowland goes left side. With it now is Worley. Near top, Neely now in the near corner. They go to Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt picks up his dribble. Now gets it off to Rowland here in the near corner. Bounce pass on the right top to Worley. Left side they go to Neely. Now in the far corner it's Kleinschmidt. Kleinschmidt looks, hasn't dribbled the basketball yet. Now gets it off to Rowland, who picks up his dribble. You can tell Carmi's emphasis, don't let 5 get the basketball.
Yeah, they're swarming him.
And what Grayville wants to do is get 5 the basketball. He's missed his first 2 shot attempts. Lost it on his way to the basket there, and Eddie Brooks says it was last touch by Carmi. It will stay with Grayville. Both teams feeling themselves out here in the first couple of minutes. 5:49 left to play in the first quarter. 2-0 Bulldogs. We're going to get a travel call against Rowland.
They put the ball on the floor and took a step or 2.
Now, Travis, you made the comparison of Cameron Andy. It's kind of what Rowland reminds me of.
Relentless scorer.
Yeah. Long, lanky, can get to the basket, can shoot from the outside. That pass down low intended for Edwards, knocked away by Rowland. And Bulldogs will keep possession with 5:36 to go here in the first quarter. Driscoll to inbound, slaps the basketball. Looks, gets into Holloman over in the far corner. Gavin dribbles, pulls up for 3 on the right side, rims out. Stockton had the offensive rebound for a second, and he was fouled when he went to get it. Second Grayville foul, or third Grayville foul, second on Kleinschmidt. That's just the second foul. Both have been on Kleinschmidt. Driscoll to inbound, 5.5 left to play here in the first quarter. 2-0 Carmi. They get it into Holloman left top. He'll try a 3 from there. Another 3-point miss for Carmi. Rebound goes off of Stockton out of bounds. A big Grayville ball. We've seen it a couple of times this year. Travis Carmi kind of relying on that outside shot early, and they're not falling yet.
A lot of settling early.
Neely with the basketball. 5:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Worley, right elbow. Off to Kleinschmidt. Now on the near top to Neely. Bounce pass to Worley on the right block. He pulls it out. Neely, wide open. Kleinschmidt down low. Defensive miscommunication for the Bulldogs, and Grayville gets on the board.
Yeah, the next closest person was 6 or 7 feet away. Everyone was focused on the action going across the top.
Just a lapse there for the Bulldogs, and we're tied at 2. Driscoll gets inside. His shot blocked by Worley out of bounds. This was kind of the fear for the Bulldogs. You can tell energy isn't really there yet. Driscoll to inbound, gets it near quarter to Dixon. Now it's off to Edwards. Ball goes off the official, but Edwards able to keep it into the front court. Driscoll now at the free throw line, pulls it back out. The Bulldogs will reset. Driscoll, crossover guarded by Worley, goes to his left, hands it off now to Edwards getting inside. Edwards to the basket, his shot, no good. Lots of contact again, no whistle. The Bison come the other way. 2-2 your score, 4:25 left to play here in the first. Reverse layup for Rowland won't go, and Gavin Holloman gets the rebound. Bulldogs into the front court. Edwards off to Holloman. Goes on the right side, Driscoll. He'll pull up for 3. Got it. Landon Driscoll, a First Bank three-pointer. $3 from First Bank to the Carmi-White County Unit 5 School District, 5-2 Carmi. We are halfway through the first quarter. Kleinschmidt here in the near corner, guarded by Edwards. Off to Neely at the top of the key. He comes back near side. This is Worley with it. Worley dribbles left, picks up his dribble. Now fades away over Dixon and somehow got that shot to go.
It's a tough shot right there.
Cannon Worley, the senior. Him and Rowland, the two seniors on the roster. And it's 5-4 Carmi. 3:33 left to play in the first. Holloman here near corner. Top of the circle. Edwards, deep three on the way. Short. Another three-point miss for the Bulldogs. Neely into the front court. 3:20 left to play here in the first. Neely dribbling inside, guarded by Stockton. Stops, and you saw the feet slide. That will be a travel. So the ball goes back over to Carmi. 3:15 left to play here in the first quarter. Driscoll into the front court, off to Holloman. Over on the right top, it's Edwards. Now on the far side, Dixon with it. Takes the pass down low, gets Driscoll open on the elevator screen. His three won't go. Rebound grab by Trey Dixon. Second chance for Carmi as Driscoll gets inside. His layup won't go. He gets his own rebound, puts it back up again and misses. Now Grayville comes the other way with Worley into the front court. He pulls up for three in the near corner. It's no good, and Holloman grabs the rebound. He throws it up ahead to Driscoll now. Driscoll pulls up for three, misses. Long rebound grabbed by Levens. He throws it up ahead to Rowland, and Rowland lays it in to put Grayville in front.
Carmi settling for too many quick shots right now. They got to slow the ball down.
6-5 Bison. Quick little 4-0 run. With 2:20 left to play here in the first. Driscoll hands it off to Holloman getting inside. Now in the near corner, Edwards bobbled the pass. Gets it off to Holloman. He'll try a three. Got it. First bank three for Gavin Holloman. 8-6 Bulldogs. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Neely directs traffic, goes in the near corner. Levens, that pass deflected out of bounds. He'll stay with the Bison. A lot of three-point attempts early on for the Bulldogs. Grayville's had some good looks. Rolling with the basketball, guarded by Holloman. Now they go in the near corner, Kleinschmidt. Off on the right top. This is Levens. He'll pull up for a mid-range jumper off the mark on the rebound, grabbed by Trey Dixon. Bulldogs into the front court. 96 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Driscoll dribbles to the right side, wants to hand it off, but Holloman goes the opposite direction. Now Driscoll drives back inside. Two-step into the lane. His shot might have been tipped out of bounds. No, they say air ball, and then Eddie Brooks comes in and says that was tipped. He will stay with Carmi. Are they not going to change the ball? No, not change the call? Nope. Now they say Carmi ball. I was going to say, I don't think Driscoll went in there and just straight up airballed that one. Grayville fans who
brought a good crowd.
Brought a good crowd tonight. 8-6 Carmi. 80 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Driscoll in the near corner, dribbles it back out near midcourt. Goes to his right and gets bumped by Worley. That will be his first, third Grayville foul. 1:14 left to play here in the first quarter. 8-6. Bulldogs in front. Gavin Holloman has the basketball. He'll walk this one into the front court. Holloman goes to his left. Now left side, Driscoll with it. Driscoll puts on the floor, then pulls it back out. Goes cross court. Edwards somehow caught that pass. Now it's off to Driscoll. Top of the key for three. First bank three-point shot by Landon Driscoll. That was a better possession. You know, when you move the ball around, drive and kick, that's better than just pulling up for three.
Yep. That's the type of offense Carmi normally runs.
Levens will try a left wing three. In and out. Rebound Edwards. And Kevin Wolf says a one shot. That's what Carmi will hold for with 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Driscoll has the basketball at the midcourt logo. Worley gets up to get a 5 count. Driscoll creates some separation. Now it's off to Holloman. Back to Driscoll with 17 seconds. Driscoll. Holloman driving with the right hand on the baseline. Layup shot up and good for Holloman. 8 seconds. Bison the other way. Rolling with it in the far corner now. 3 seconds. Neely open for three. It won't go. And the ball goes out of bounds as the first quarter comes to an end. Both teams kind of filling each other out. Bulldogs take a 7-point lead into the second quarter, 13-6. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break on 97.3 WRUL.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Start of the second quarter, Bulldogs have the basketball in a 7-point lead, 13-6. Holloman dribbles to his left side, now off on the left top to Dixon. Now it's back to Driscoll at the top of the key. He'll pull it back out. Holloman dribbles it near side, off to Edwards, getting to the basket. Edwards, layup, good, and one for Mitchell Edwards.
Good job going strong right there by Mitchell, going off 2 feet.
You can tell last 2 possessions, Carmi hasn't settled.
Yeah. They worked the ball around and got into their offense and got what they wanted.
First free throw for Driscoll on the way, or correction, that was Edwards who hit the free throw. It was brought to you by Expressway Ford. It was good. 16-6, Carmi, a 10-point advantage. 7.5 to play here in the second quarter. Rowland left top, pulls up for 3. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Just a rough outing so far for Tyzer Rowland. You know, he's top 10 in the entire state of Illinois in points per game. Averages about 25 a game. Just 2 points early on.
Yeah, but he can get going at a drop of a hat, so you still have to be careful and aware of where he's at.
Drop of a hat. That's a new one I've heard, Travis. Top of the key, Holloman tries a 3. Offensive rebound grab by Dixon. That's another one for Carmi as Driscoll gets inside, floats it up, no call. Rebound comes out to Edwards. He wanted the 3-point shot. Now he jump stops inside and draws a foul. How many offensive rebounds now for Carmi?
That's number 6.
Wow. It's been a big part to their 10-point lead. (16-6) Bulldogs. 6:54 to play here in the second. Driscoll inbounds. Edwards open for 3. No. Rebound grab by Kleinschmidt. And both leading scorers for these two teams. Rough start. 2 for Rowland, 3 for Edwards. Neely on the right top picks up his dribble. Now goes to Rowland at the top of the circle. Dribbles it. Now picks it up. Goes to Levens here in the near corner. Levens looks. Dribbles to his left, now at the top of the circle, Worley has it. Worley, bounce pass over on the far side. With it is Neely. Neely looks, back door, Levens with it, reverse, layup, good.
Nice finish right there.
So Zach Levens gets on the scorebook. The Bison back within 8, 16-8. We've played 2 minutes here in the second quarter. Driscoll dribbles it off to Stockton here on the near side. Holloman catch and shoot 3. It won't go. Another offensive rebound. It's Cade Stockton who goes up and puts it in. All 5 starters have scored for the Bulldogs as they lead 18-8. Here's Levens dribbling to his left. Over to Neely on the far side. Neely drives inside, picks it up, back off to Levens. Levens penetrating. Fadeaway jumper in the lane too hard, and the offensive woes continue here for the Bison. Driscoll, ball poked away, stolen by Rowland, and Driscoll fouled him. That would have saved an open dunk for Rowland. Driscoll picks up his first. It's the first Carmi foul called in this game.
Yeah, it is.
Would not be shocked if neither team makes a sub of this whole game. Neither team goes very deep. Wasn't sure if there was going to be a JV game tonight. They only played 6-minute quarters, which is the reason for the early start. Left corner three, good. As that was Cannon Neely, and Kevin Wolf needs a timeout. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We will take one as well. Back in 30 seconds.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
5:22 left to play here in the first quarter. As the Bulldogs lead the Bison 18-11. Edwards has the basketball. Now Driscoll comes near top to Dixon. Hands it off to Holloman, driving to his right side. Gavin spins down low, shot no good. And there was a foul.
He blew the whistle. I think it was might have been inadvertent or what, or a foul.
Oh, I thought there was a foul, but it was a very quietly grown whistle. Travis Thompson making a case that this should be a jump ball for an inadvertent whistle. That's what the Grayville fans are saying. And then Driscoll has the inbounds pass slip out of his hands.
Some events going on right now.
18-11, Bulldogs with it. Holloman pull-up jumper on the way, short. Offensive rebound, Dixon, and he lost it. Stolen by Levens. As he brings it into the front court, Levens attacks the basket, layup, good. Nobody was even there for Carmi.
Nobody even stepped over.
Bulldogs sleepwalking, and here's what Kevin Wolf's going to do.
He did the
Kevin Wolf just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Travis, the Bulldog fans are clapping.
Yeah.
I have, in my 23 years of existence, this is a first at varsity basketball, and I think it's the right call.
Yeah, it's the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Denny Anderton.
Driscoll over to Edwards on the right side. Edwards dribbles to his left. Off to Dixon. Now in the near corner it goes to Driscoll. Driscoll pick and roll, and a foul called against the Bison. And Travis Thompson doesn't like it. That's on Levens. That's his first. So we're going to get Beck Huff, Merrick Milhorn, Colton Marvin, Hayden Sauls, and Mason Haywood check into the ball game. And Travis, I mean, you got to do something.
Yeah, you have to do something to change it up.
This team's not awake right now.
Nope. If they're not going to change it, you might as well find somebody who's going to put out the effort.
We saw Coach Wolf do this back in December in Norris City as the inbounds pass is knocked away out of bounds. Well, if you're these 5 guys right now, here's your chance to show what you got.
So you need some varsity minutes.
Sauls to inbound. Looks, lobs it up top to Haywood. Over on the right side to Huff. Kevin Wolf calls out the play. JV team picked up a big win earlier tonight. Sauls here left top, dribbles to his right. That one's stolen by Levens. And Levens by himself will lay it up and in. It's a 3-point game. 18-15. 3:45 left to play in the second quarter. Haywood dribbles to his right. Calling for a ball screen from Huff. Now dribble gets it off to Milhorn. Milhorn picks up his dribble off. Near side to Marvin. Marvin dribbles to his right. Backdoor cut. Nice cut and a good pass. Hayden Sauls lays it up and in.
Nice little backdoor action right there. Hayden Sauls cutting hard.
Good pass from Colton Marvin. I think it's a nice round of applause from the Bulldog faithful. 20-15 Carmi. 3:14 left to play. Levens here in the near corner. Cutting is Roland. Roland fades out of bounds as the shot is up. It's no good. Rebound Marvin. Bulldogs the other way. Here's Milhorn on the far side. Milhorn picks up his dribble. Now looks. Gets it off to Marvin. Left side they go to Haywood. Haywood off near side to Sauls. Sauls dribbling inside. Sauls gets to the basket. How is that not a foul?
That might have.
Feel like a Mount Vernon fan.
Yeah, except we're not as loud.
Bulldogs do keep it. Inbounds pass goes to Milhorn. Got it stripped away. And now the Bison come the other way. Here's Rowland. Bounce pass to Kleinschmidt off his chin, out of bounds. Travis, I tip my cap to Kevin Wolf for doing this. I really do. I think it takes a lot to tell your starting five in a game like this that, hey, you guys aren't playing good enough. I'll put in 5 guys that will. Huff, pull-up jumper on the way. Good for Beck Huff.
It's not about them not playing well enough. It's just them not playing hard enough and being ready to go. Seem like they're still asleep.
2:18 left to play here in the second quarter. 22-15 Bulldogs. Levens drives inside, and the shot was good, but the foul was on the floor. Sauls commits the foul.
Foul number 30, Hayden Sauls.
So you got 3 juniors, a sophomore and a senior on the floor right now for Carmine-White County. Rowland goes left top to Worley. His three-point shot won't go. Rebound, Colton Marvin. Smallest kid on the floor getting the rebound. Marvin dribbles to his left. Off left top to Haywood. Haywood dribbling, tries to get out of the basket. Mason Haywood shot short. Good take there by Mason. Rolling the rebound. Bison come the other way. Here's Kleinschmidt. Hands it off to Rowland, and his layup good and one. Rowland with his second basket. Makes it 22-17.
Number 5, Kyle Rowland.
One free throw here for Rowland. Got it. 22-18, 1:42 left to play here in the first quarter. Haywood into the front court. Dribbling to his left. Now back to his right. Over on the far top, Sauls with it. Sauls calls for a ball screen from Huff. Gets it, dribbles to his left. Got it poked away. Now Milhorn has it at the volleyball line. Milhorn drives inside. Off in the far corner. Marvin for 3. Short. Rebound grab by Kleinschmidt. And a foul call against the Bulldogs. That will be on Merrick Milhorn. His first and the 4th Bulldog foul.
That's not that, and that's actually a fairly smart foul. They had numbers, Grayville on the going the other way, so.
1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. 22-18, Carmine-White County. Pick and roll with Rowland as he drives inside. Give and go, I should say, and Rowland lays it in. And it's down to a 2-point game, 22-20. Haywood into the front court. Final minute here in the first half. Marvin off to Milhorn, top of the circle. Now near side to Haywood. Haywood, jab step, drives baseline. Floater, good for Mason Haywood. And I love to see that from the senior. 24-20. Rowland goes left side to Worley. Off to Kleinschmidt, top of the key. Kleinschmidt dribbles to his left, guarded by Sauls. Picks up his dribble, now up top to Worley, 28 seconds. Rowland pulls up for 3 on the way, short. Kleinschmidt got the offensive rebound, puts it back up, and he was fouled. So 2 free throws coming up here for Ian Kleinschmidt. (24-20) your score, that foul on Mason Haywood.
To shoot number 22, Ian Kleinschmidt.
Well, Travis, who do you think comes out on the floor to start the second half?
Why these guys are playing, maybe them.
First free throw for Kleinschmidt on the way. Missed it. He'll have one more. Second free throw on the way. Kleinschmidt goes 1 of 2. 24-21, final 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Carmine will hold for 1 shot. 10 seconds now, Haywood with it. Haywood with 6 seconds. Haywood tries to get inside. Step back 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound Rowland, and that's how the first half will come to an end. As his half-court heave hits the flag. Halftime score, Carmine-White County leads Grayville 24-21. Step aside for a 3-minute break. Jordan Funeral Group halftime show coming up on 97.3 WRUL.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital Family Clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Halftime here in Carmi as the Bulldogs lead Grayville 24-21. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, Scott Maring back at the WRUL studio. Lynn Elliott with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The CWCHS Winter Guard is the halftime entertainment here tonight. Now the halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group. Remembering lives well lived and honoring the tradition of Bulldog sports, visit jordanfuneralgroup.com for more. Well, Travis, an eventful first half. About 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Kevin Wolf turns around, goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get in there. And really, kind of my surprise, an applaud from the crowd. And I think everyone's kind of feeling the same thing, Travis. Need to see some effort from this team.
We know how talented this team is. I mean, it's one of the most talented bunches in Southern Illinois. But then you just get those games, those halves, those quarters that – they just decide they're just not awake, and they settle for shots, and then it's like, oh, on defense they're hum-ho-hawing around, and on offense they're not cutting hard, they're not setting screens, they're kind of just drifting through the game, and you can't be like that if you want to play a high level of basketball and be able to beat the really, really good teams in Southern Illinois. And, I mean, I think everyone's kind of felt that for a while, where it's just like, why doesn't this team just put together 4 quarters every single night and give out their best effort? And I think that's what that, applaud from the crowd was.
he turns around, puts in Hayden Sauls, Beck Huff, Mason Haywood, Colton Marvin, and Merrick Milhorn, and I thought those guys did pretty well. They're in the last few minutes, and Grayville got some baskets put against a varsity team against a JV team, and I think Kevin Wolf did the right thing. I really do, because you rather that be what his move is for the rest of the game, or whether that's what sparks this team. It just sometimes you need a little wake-up call.
Yeah, sometimes you need to send a message.
You're a 16, 17-year-old kid. We've been there, Travis. We need a butt chewing sometimes to kind of get it in gear, and that might be what the Bulldogs are getting right now to try to turn things around, because, as you said, Travis, this is too talented of a team to have nights where you just kind of sleepwalk through a ball game. And against a talented Grayville team who, I might remind you, is out their second-best player tonight. So if they had Hossman, who knows what the score could be in this ball game.
Yeah, and that's why Coach Wolf did what he did. It's to send a message. Maybe you guys should wake up a little bit, because I can watch that kind of effort for so long, and I want to see somebody play hard. And these guys want to play, and they're showing they do when they get in the game. And that's just the way it is.
Halftime, as the look at the individual stat line for Grayville, they are being led by Tyze Rowland, who's got 7 points. 6 points from Zach Levens, 3 points from Cannon Neely, 3 points from Ian Kleinschmidt, 2 points from Cannon Worley. For Carmi White County, 6 points from Landon Driscoll, 5 from Gavin Holloman, 3 from Mitchell Edwards, and then 2 apiece from Cade Stockton, Trey Dixon, Hayden Sauls, Beck Huff, and Mason Haywood. Should be an interesting third quarter. We'll have it for you in 3 minutes. Back here shortly on 97.3 WRUL.
Hello, Bulldog fans. This is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance, insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster. Shop, click, drive. It's that simple with RiceMotors.com. Picks and pricing updated several times a day. Even vehicles in transit. You get the first look when you shop RiceMotors.com. Got an idea of what you're looking for? Want to schedule a service appointment? You can do it all. Rice Motors has served the region for 90 years. And with RiceMotors.com, it's never been easier for you to shop. Click, drive. RiceMotors.com. Visit now.
Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, we proudly sell Skag and Spartan mowers. We fully understand the key to repeat and referral business is a strong parts and service department. This is also crucial to help keep your machine in top condition. Our multi-point winter service program is currently in full swing with one of the most competitive prices in the area. We have certified technicians on staff, and we use brand-specific products to keep that warranty fully intact. Pickup and delivery are available. Call 618-380-2133 or stop by 610 East Main today. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply in Carmi, Illinois.
We are seriously overstocked at Expressway Ford. Choose from our huge selection of new and pre-owned Fords. Like this one-owner 2020 Ford Escape SE all-wheel drive, only $17,990. Or this 2021 Ford Explorer XLT, only $25,990. Or loaded 2020 Ford Edge SEL all-wheel drive, reduced to $29,990. See our huge inventory at ExpresswayFordOnline.com. Everything is priced to sell during our SOS sale. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, ready for the third quarter here in McDougall-Evers as the Bulldogs lead it 24-21. Kevin Wolf puts his starting five back out there as we start the third quarter. Would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in the locker room there at halftime.
We got to get a sideline reporter, send him in.
All right, so the Bulldogs have the ball. Edwards has it now on the near side. They go to Holloman. Top of the circle, back to Edwards. He dribbles it near side, gets it off to Holloman, and Gavin walks it to midcourt. And they'll reset the offense. Holloman near side to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbling to his left, hands it back off to Edwards. Edwards looks back near corner, open three. Holloman on the way, no good. Rebound tipped and grabbed by Worley. And the Bison come the other way. Just 7 points there in that first half for Tyze Rowland. He's got the basketball in the far corner, guarded by Driscoll. Backdoor cut, Neely somehow got it, leaves Worley open for three. Too strong, rebound grabbed by Driscoll. He brings it into the front court. 7:06 to play in the third. 24-21 Carmi. Holloman dribbles in, leaves it off for Edwards now. Edwards spins down low, layup, no good off the glass. Driscoll there for the putback, it won't go, and Rowland gets the rebound. Carmi, 2 looks at the basket, can't get him to go as Kleinschmidt the other way, his shot blocked, but then Rowland there for the putback. 24-23. 6:38 to play here in the third quarter, and almost a steal there for Levens as Dixon had a dive on the ball in the backcourt to go get it. Nearly a turnover there.
Yeah, I think it should have been.
Driscoll has it at the free throw line. Now on the near top, they go to Holloman. Edwards being double teamed to the post, which leaves Dixon open on the opposite side, and his layup good. Dixon's got 4. 26-23. Kleinschmidt here at the free throw line. Dribbles to his right, guarded by Edwards. Travel call. Ball goes the other way. We've played 2 minutes here in the third quarter. 26-23. Carmi White County with the lead. Driscoll here on the near top. It goes to Holloman. Top of the circle. Edwards fires a three. Off the back iron, no good, and Cade Stockton going to be called for an over the back. The woes continue for Edwards, just 3 points. Rowland walks it into the front court. On the right side, they get it to Levens. Levens fakes the pass left, now goes right to Worley. Worley dribbling, picks up his dribble. Now it's off to Neely on the far side. Rowland pulls up for three on the right wing and ties the game.
And that's a scary sight for Carmi. See him get going.
Only had 7 at the break. He's got 12, 5 in a row, and we're tied at 26. 5:17 to play here in the third. Holloman dribbling to his left, off to Stockton. Now Driscoll over on the far side. Driscoll back to Dixon. Comes near top to Edwards. Jabs that baseline drive. Edwards, we'll call that a dunk for now. He gets the 2 points. 28-26. Levens dribbles to his right. Pull-up shot on the way and good. Zach Levens, he's got 8. 28-26. No, 28-28, yeah, tie game. 4:40 left to play here in the third. Holloman left top. Stockton there for a screen. Off to Dixon, top of the key. Now in the near corner it goes to Driscoll. Pick and roll with Dixon. Dixon trying to get a position. Layup good for Trey Dixon.
Good job by Trey using his shot fake to get him up in the air and step through.
Trey's got 6. That's a team high.
When's the last time you said that?
30-28. Worley gets inside. Gets Edwards up in the air. His left-handed layup no good. And he commits the over-the-back foul. That's going to be the third foul, I believe, on Worley.
Second.
Just a second. Him and Kleinschmidt both have 2. 4:10 left to play here in the third. 30-28. 2-point Bulldog lead. Driscoll into the front court. Near side, they get it to Edwards. Edwards tries to drive baseline. Stopped there by Worley. Now up top, they go to Driscoll. He'll fire a three. Too hard. Rebound tip. Grabbed by Dixon. Now Holloman in the far corner for three. In and out. Driscoll almost had the rebound. Went to throw it off the leg of Levens, but they said he stepped out of bounds. What is Carmi from beyond the arc, Travis?
They were 3 of 14 in that first half, and they're 0 of 4 to start, so 3 of 18.
Yikes. 30-28, Bulldogs up by 2, 3:38 to play here in the third. That's a drive and a missed shot from Kleinschmidt. Rebound Dixon, Bulldogs come the other way. Holloman to the basket, layup good for Gavin Holloman. Gavin's got 7. And Travis Thompson wants a timeout with 3:25 left to play here in the third quarter. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds. What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi. .325 left to play here in the third quarter as the Bulldogs lead Grayville 32-28. Tyze Rowland has the basketball as he dribbles it near side. Worley with it. Gets it off to Neely now between the circles. Stockton went for the steal and picks up the foul. Kind of a backwards homecoming here for Cade Stockton. Went to Grayville for his elementary years. And his family moved over to Carmi. Rowland has it. Pull-up shot on the way, left side, and he's starting to heat up. He's got 14, 32-30. Holloman here near side, dribbles to the left, off to Dixon. Trey dribbles it, now it's off to Edwards. Mitchell trying to get inside, picks it up off to Driscoll on the far top. Driscoll dribbling, stops, stripped on his way up, but he was fouled. 2 shots coming up for Landon Driscoll. That will be on Kleinschmidt. That's his third. Grayville has not made a sub in this game all night long. And 2 Expressway Ford free throws here for Landon Driscoll. First one no good. Second free throw on the way. Got that one. Driscoll goes 1 for 2 as the Bulldog lead is 3, 33-30. Neely on the far side, now in the far corner. 3-point shot for 11, short. Offensive rebound by Kleinschmidt. Now in the near corner, rolling for 3. It's short, and the rebound is grabbed by Cade Stockton. Bulldogs bring it into the front court. They lead 33-30. Holloman here left top. Drives it, now it's off to Dixon, who dribbles to his left, and he's fouled by Levens. That will be his third. So Levens with 3 for Kleinschmidt. Worley playing with 2. 33-30, a 3-point Bulldog lead. 2:09 left to play here in the third quarter. Driscoll goes left top to Edwards. Now it's Dixon, top of the key. Here on the near top with it is Cade Stockton. Driscoll spins and he's falling down, called for a travel.
He slipped on the floor there and took one too many.
Ball goes back over to Grayville. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter, 33-30. Kleinschmidt drives inside out to Worley. Now it's off to Levens at the top of the key. Levens dribbling, picks it up. Wants to get rid of it, nearly throws it away. Gets it in the hands of Neely. Now it's Rowland here left top. Rowland back off to Neely. Over to Levens on the far side. Levens drives to the basket, floater up. Off the back iron, tipped around, still tipped and Trey Dixon comes away with it. 1:27 left to play. Nice outlet pass from Driscoll to Holloman, who hits the shot and one. Good job by Driscoll looking ahead. Holloman had some open space. Able to hit the shot plus the foul. Chance for a three-point play for Driscoll. Holloman. Gavin hits the Expressway Ford free throw. 36-30. 1:19 left to play here in the third quarter. That pass tipped, deflected out of bounds. It will stay with Grayville. Bison been hanging around. They haven't led since it was 6-5. Neely over on the far top. Now it's Rowland top of the key. Kleinschmidt back to Rowland. Fades away. Shot short. Had his own rebound. Then he got his own rebound. Somehow put it back up and in. 16 for Rowland. 9 coming here in the third quarter. 55 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Driscoll dribbles to his left. Off to Stockton. Now it's Holloman over on the far top. Holloman dribbles to his right. Trying to get inside. Off to Dixon. Bounce pass near top. It's Edwards. Pick and roll with Dixon not there. They go on the far top. Driscoll will fire a three-point shot. It's good. First bank three-pointer for Landon Driscoll. And it's 39-32, a 7-point Carmi advantage. Rowland bounce pass goes. And the give and go as Rowland hits the open jump shot. That was Kleinschmidt who got it back to him. And Rowland who's got 18 points now. Carmi will hold for one with 10 seconds. Driscoll, left side to Holloman, 5 seconds. Driscoll gets the basketball back, gets inside, two-step layup, good for Driscoll off glass as the third quarter comes to an end. 41-34, Bulldogs lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
Start of the fourth quarter as the Bulldogs lead Grayville 41-34. Cole Carter, Travis Black with you as the Bison have the basketball to start the fourth and final stanza. Zach Levens has the basketball here near side, guarded by Holloman. Levens looks and pulls it back out near midcourt over to Neely on the far side. Neely dribbling to his left in the near corner. It's off to Worley, back to Rowland. He drives baseline, pull-up shot, short. Rebound, grab by Cade Stockton. Bulldogs into the front court. Holloman over on the far top. Back left side, Driscoll. Landon gets inside. Layup good for Landon Driscoll, who's really coming alive here in the second half. He's got 14. Bulldogs with their largest lead of the night, 43-34. Kleinschmidt pulls it back out, picks up his dribble, gets it off to Rowland. On the right top. Now near side back to Worley. Bounce pass goes to Kleinschmidt. Cutting is Rowland. Pull-up shot on the way. Too strong, out of bounds. Last touched by Trey Dixon. So it will stay with the Bison. Neely will inbound. 6:51 left to play. 43-34. Reminder, this is Carmi White County basketball on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Also being viewed on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Shot there from Levens, no good. Rebound Edwards as Carmi comes into the front court. Here's Trey Dixon, his layup, good, and one for Trey Dixon.
Great job running the floor there by Trey. Great pass ahead.
Trey Dixon, who not known for being a scorer, 8 points. He's got a free throw on the way. He earned those 3 points with the hustle. Carmi's lead is now 12. Timeout, Grayville. It's a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Back in 1 minute.
The Carmi Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmi Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Amanda Nelson with First Bank. We're excited to be your 3 for 3 sponsor again this season. For every 3-point shot made at a varsity boys and girls basketball game, we'll donate $3 to Carmi White County School. And be sure to stop by and get your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Every time you swipe it, we'll also make a donation to the school. Since 1893, First Bank has been committed to making great things happen for Carmi businesses, farmers, and families. Let's go Bulldogs.
Housing lender, member FDIC.
6:32 left to play in the ball game. As the Bulldogs have grown their lead to the largest it's been all night, 46-34. Rowland walks us one to the front court. Goes on the near side to Worley. Worley off to the right side. Neely with it now. Bounce pass. They go to Kleinschmidt on the far elbow. Nice baseline cut. That was Rowland, whose shot was partially blocked. As the Bulldogs come the other way, Driscoll has it. Driscoll gets inside. Nice double clutch shot, but just missed it short. And the Bison come the other way. Kleinschmidt two-step inside, and he draws a foul. So 2 free throws coming up here for Ian Kleinschmidt, as Grayville's got to get some points in a hurry. Trailing by 12 with 6:03 to go.
Yeah, but when you have a player like Tyzel Rowland, you're never out of the game.
First free throw on the way here for Kleinschmidt. In and out. Neither team has shot many free throws tonight. Beats the free throw shooting contest we've had the last 2 nights with the girls' games. Second free throw on the way for Kleinschmidt. Missed them both. Rebound Driscoll. 46-34, 6 minutes left to play in this one. Dixon into the front court, goes left side to Stockton. Driscoll at the free throw line, dumps it off to Edwards down low. Triple team, gets it out to Holloman, who fires a 3. It's short. Edwards had the rebound for a second, then it's taken away by Neely. Now up ahead to Rowland. 1-on-1 with Stockton. Rowland hits the layup and one. You know, sometimes you see some players pull that out, let the offense get down there. Not when Rowland gets it. He's going right to the basket.
You can finish like that. You don't need to pull it out.
Talked to Kevin Wolf earlier today. He said, kind of what's the scouting report on Rowland, as he's now got 21 points. He said he's going to shoot a lot of dumb shots, and a lot of them are going to go in. He's got 21 tonight, trying to keep the Bison back in it. 46-37. Edwards drives baseline, lost his handle, and dribbles it out of bounds.
Try to jump the pass there for the steal, and Mitchell had a lane and just lost control of it.
46-37. Kleinschmidt has it at the free throw line. Gets it off to Rowland here on the near side. Rowland dribbles to his right. Bounce pass over on the far side to Kleinschmidt. He tries to drive against Edwards, picks it off. Near side, Worley for 3. Short, Edwards the rebound. 5:07 left to play here in the ball game, as the Bulldogs lead 46-37. Holloman left top, dribbling and gets it off to Stockton here on the near side, off to Driscoll. Driscoll all the way to the basket. He goes, layup short. Stockton there for the rebound. His putback no good, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Rowland. Carmi continues to crash the offensive rebounds. Just got to score off those offensive rebounds. Edwards will inbound, lobs it up. Driscoll has it, floats it up and in. Nice second half for Landon Driscoll. He's got 16 points. And the Bulldog lead is 11, 48-37. Kleinschmidt at the free throw line. Cutting his roll in. Gets Edwards up in the air, and he draws a foul. And Rowland slow to get up. Might have hit his head when he hit the ground. Bennett Richter runs out to check on him. He says he's okay. As the foul was on Edwards. He seems to be all right. So Rowland will shoot 2 free throws. He's got 21 points tonight. First free throw on the way, no good. Well, he's got 21, but he very well could have about 31. He's had some open looks that haven't got to go. And he goes 0 for 2 there at the free throw line. Grayville's missed 4 in a row at the charity stripe. Bulldogs lead by 11, 48-37, 4:24 left to play. Edwards, pick and roll with Stockton, threw it
Straight
over
up.
his head, out of bounds.
Yeah, not right idea, just a little too hard for him to catch.
That one about took out 3 Carmi cheerleaders there on the baseline. Final 4:17 to play. 48-37 Bulldogs. Rowland dribbles to his left, gets it off to Levens here on the near side. He dribbles to his right. Picks it up, fires away at the free throw line. It's up and good. Zach Levens has 10 and a Grayville timeout with 4:04 left to play. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
Evil Eye Creative Studio in Carmi is a full-service communications and design consultancy. Located in the heart of Southern Illinois, we have a strong focus on small businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. From t-shirts to business cards to large format banners, we are excited to make your design project a reality. We also specialize in video and audio production. Reach out to us to see how we can create something amazing together, all within your budget. Evil Eye Creative Studio. What can we create with you?
What was my word choice?
Taking a look at the Carmi Lumber Regional Scoreboard. Helping to assemble and shape a better community. That's Carmi Lumber on 3rd Street. Only score I have so far tonight, it's Johnston City leading Ziegler-Royalton at the half, 34-30. Of course, a lot of other varsity games just getting underway, with this one being an early start. 3:45 left to go as Carmi leads 48-39. Trey Dixon has the basketball now. It's off to Landon Driscoll between the circles. Driscoll dribbles to his right. Gets it off in the hands of Dixon going to his left. Now left top. Holloman catch and shoot 3. Short. Rebound Levens. Bison come the other way. 48-39. 3:20 left to go. Kleinschmidt at the free throw line. Wants to get rid of it and dribbles it here near side. Get it off in the hands of Rowland. He drives inside. Edwards late to get over, and the layup up and good for Rowland. He's got 23, and it's a 7-point game. Driscoll off here on the near side. Dixon has it. He'll dribble it off to Holloman. 3 minutes left to play. 48-41. Stockton over on the right top. Goes left side to Dixon. Over in the far corner, it's Holloman. Holloman back left side, Dixon. Over on the right top, it goes to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbles it, back left side to Edwards. Carmi just running a flex offense here, trying to kill some clock. It's off to Stockton left top. Stockton now Driscoll Dixon between the circles. Dixon had it taken away. They call a jump ball. Very quick jump ball, but luckily the arrow favors Carmi. with 2:28 left to play. Driscoll will inbound. Gets it here in the near corner. They go in the post to Edwards. He turns and scores. Edwards has 7. 50-41, a 9-point Bulldog lead. Levens trying to get inside. Stops, goes opposite to Neely. Cutting his Levens down low. Layup good off glass.
Nice high shot right there.
He's a nice player, Levens. He's got 12. They throw it up ahead to Driscoll in the front court. Driscoll trying to back in on Worley, and offensive foul.
Landon lowered the shoulder a little bit.
Driscoll can't believe it. That's his second, and you hear the official say the head can't make contact. And Grayville will call a full timeout with 2:01 left to play in the ballgame. Bulldogs lead 50-43, trying to hang on. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break on 97.3 WRUL.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2 minutes left to play in this one. Bulldogs lead by 7, 50-43. Kleinschmidt has the basketball at the free throw line, looking to get rid of it. Guarded by Edwards. Goes near side to Levens. Guarded there by Holloman. Levens dribbles to his right. Goes to the basket, fading away. Shot rims out. Holloman grabs the rebound. And then it's stolen away by Neely. Back in the far quarter, it goes to Levens. Levens travels. Shot will go in, but it won't count, as Levens is called for a travel.
And here comes Grayville with the press.
We kind of wondered if they were going to do this at some point. And they go to it here with 1:35 left to play. Levens almost had a steal, and he couldn't get a handle of it. 93 seconds left to play, 50-43. Edwards to inbound, gets it into Driscoll in the near corner. Driscoll trying to create some space off of Worley. Bulldogs clear out. Driscoll gets it into the front court. Driscoll goes left top to Stockton. Bounce pass on the near top. It goes to Dixon. Bounce pass down low. Holloman turns, lays it up and in. 12 points for Holloman. Carmi's lead is 9, 1:10 left to play. 52-43. Levens comes near top to Rowland. Rowland jabs, comes near corner. Now drives baseline against Driscoll. Tries to float one up. He can't. Stockton the rebound. And Carmi's got it with just 55 seconds left. And Grayville will foul. They got to do it 3 more times for there to be free throws.
And with them already being in foul trouble, that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah. And we only go 5 deep. It's normally guys will put guys in for this situation, but down by 9, 53 seconds. Opportunities are limited. Driscoll gets it into Edwards. He's double teamed, gets it back to Driscoll. Carmi in no hurry here as Driscoll dribbles it near midcourt. He's got a 5 count on him, but Worley picks up the foul. That's his 4th. Worley's got 4, Kleinschmidt's got 4. And they'll have to foul one more time for there to be free throws. It should be the 4th.
I don't know if that's the 4th or just the 3rd. They might have to foul him out.
They have it on the board as just the 3rd Grayville foul of the quarter. So they're going to make a sub in order to do that. They bring in number 20, Zeke Roosevelt. And Rowland doesn't foul. Neely will with 40 seconds left. Jerry must have just been quick on the fouls from the get-go.
Yeah.
And Sometimes you look up and you kind of wait for that next one to go on there, and he's just quick to the punch. They get it inbounds to Holloman, and he's fouled by Neely with 37 seconds left. And now the free throw contest begins. The Bulldogs lead by 9, 52-43.
In the small gym, if you are able to help cheer for the cure in the small
First free throw on the way for Holloman. Got it to go. 13 points for Holloman. He's got one more. These free throws brought to you by Expressway Ford. Second free throw on the way. Gavin goes 2 for 2. 54-43, final 34 seconds. Worley with the basketball. Pulls up for 3 on the right top. It's short. Offensive rebound grab by Kleinschmidt. Now out to Rowland. Rowland creates some space and fires a 3 and hits. And Grayville calls a timeout.
Timeout, Grayville. Again, if you can help with the floor.
With 26 points for Tyze Rowland. And it's 54-46 with 21 seconds left to play. We'll step aside. Back in 30 seconds on 97.3 WRUL.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
.21 seconds left to play in the ball game after a Grayville 3. Travis Thompson called a timeout. So the Bulldogs have it. Up by 8. Inbounds pass goes to Gavin Holloman, and still no foul called, and Rowland grabs his waist from behind, and so Holloman will have 2 free throws. With 17 seconds on the clock. Got to think even if he doesn't make any of these and Grayville misses at the other end, this one's pretty much over, but Gavin hits the first. Travis, one of those games where you get the win, but not a satisfying win. Nope. 16 for Holloman. 10-point Bulldog lead, final 14 seconds. Rolling a deep 3 off the mark. Holloman the rebound, and he's fouled with 9 seconds left. Levens picks up his 4th foul, and Gavin will have a chance for 2 more points before this one's over. Carmi's going to improve to 16-5 on the season. Grayville will fall to 14-12. They gave Carmi all they had. Holloman's first free throw up and good. Second free throw on the way. Misses that one. Rolling the rebound, 8 seconds left. Levens long 3 in and out. And the rebound grab by Stockton, and this one's over. The Bulldogs win it by a final of 57-46. Win number 16 on the year for the Bulldogs. As they will have a short turnaround, they hit the road to Duff Kingston tomorrow to take on the Eagles. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Roark Transport postgame show coming up next on 97.3 WRUL.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in El Dorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Final score, Bulldogs defeat Grayville 57-46. This is the Roark Transport postgame show, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. Being joined by head coach Kevin Wolf. And, you know, Coach, wasn't a pretty win, but you guys got the win here at home.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the opposite of what we did last week. I mean, like I told you before, coaching 15 to 17-year-olds, you honestly never know what you're going to get. And, you know, I've said my piece up here before about, I mean, this group's got to get it figured out at times. That comes from them. They have to, you know, enjoy competing. And right now, sometimes they don't enjoy competing. They enjoy playing, but they don't enjoy competing. You can see that at the beginning of the game, going through the motions, just trying to get theirs, and that's what happens. We're not that talented. As I've told you guys before, we got to do a lot of things right to win games, and tonight we did just enough.
And there in the second quarter, you sub out your starting five, you bring in those guys off the bench. Thought they did well to kind of show what they got, but thought that kind of sent a message to your guys in the second half.
Without a doubt, I talk a lot about, we had a great crowd tonight. You know, I mean, we had a fantastic crowd here. I mean, Grayville's close, brought a good group, fans over. I mean, there's a right and a wrong way to play the game. And if, you know, I wish sometimes, you know, our guys understood that these people enjoy just watching our kids play. And they're from our community, from the opposing community. They want to come, get some popcorn, sit around and watch two teams just compete and play the game the right way. We didn't do that at the beginning. We jog when we're running the play. We walk up and down the floor. Timeouts, we're not locked in, we're sulking. You can see their body language isn't great. That's what my job is, to try to get that out of them. But I feel like, you know, it stinks for our fans who come and want to watch a good game and to see that on the floor. And that's just not what we're about. It never has been about that. We've always prided ourselves, since I was coaching with Coach Dixon, since I played here for Coach Thomas, before then with Brad Lee. Whenever we step on the floor, you're going to give it your best effort. Regardless of win, lose, or draw, you're going to play hard and play the game the right way and represent your community the right way. That was not that tonight. So I'm glad our fans stuck around and cheered for us. But, I mean, if that was not good enough, in my opinion, for any of these fans on a Friday night, we're Southern Illinois, small town. People want to come, sit around, talk with their buddies, and watch good high school basketball. We didn't do our part tonight.
I thought obviously, when you play Tyze Rowan, your game plan is to shut him down. I thought you guys did in the first half. He only had 7 points at the break.
Yeah.
And that allowed you guys to get that lead, and by the time he started to score, it was almost too little too late. So you did a good job in the first half against him.
We did, and, he makes a lot of tough shots. He can make those 15, 17-footers that we really don't like our guys shooting because they're not a high percentage shot. But he makes a few of them, and then he can hit the three, then he can get to the bucket in the open floor. So, yeah, we did a decent job on him. We just lost track of some other guys. Some other guys were just beating us across our face, getting to the bucket. But yeah, he's a nice player. I'm glad we don't have to face him again, especially next year up at their place. But he's a good player. Did okay on him. But just, all around, we had some spurts. Coach Stubblefield at one point, we had a 2 or 3 minute stretch, and Stubbs was like, now we're playing, and then all of a sudden they strip it from us, and you know what I mean? We could never get anything going for a full 32 minutes tonight.
Well, during those spurts, I thought Driscoll did pretty well in the second half. He had 16 points, and you could tell that kind of woke him up a little bit in the second half, playing with more energy.
Yeah, and he was just better around the bucket. He hit a couple threes, I think, but you could see him when he was going to the bucket. He wasn't off 1 foot off balance. He got off 2 feet. I think he got to the free throw line. He just looked a little bit better. I continue to think Trey and Cade do a lot for our team, rebounding the ball and the hustle plays that they're beginning to get. I just thought we settled on offense for way too many jumpers, especially in that first half. Our stuff that we run, we could have ran down the list and got a decent look. But like I said, we just weren't running it on time. We weren't running with a purpose. We were getting shoved up too far on the floor. But hey, like I said, we're dealing with 15 to 17-year-old kids. We're a talented group. Just coming off a CIT win where we looked really good against Mount Vernon. And pretty much for the whole tournament, we played really well. Little lapse tonight. But guess what? The good thing is we get to play tomorrow. We get to wipe this away. We got the win tonight, which is important. But we get a chance to showcase our abilities tomorrow down at El Dorado.
You mentioned playing tomorrow, short turnaround. Probably as tough as a scouting report you can do with a team that's just totally new now. I mean, what do we know about El Dorado this time around?
They've still got the Phelps kid who can really shoot it. And I talked to a good friend of mine, Mike Chamness, who played him at the DuQuoin tournament. The Murray kid is now starting to assert himself a little bit more. He's looking to score more. Those are the two guys you're going to have to shut down. Then the younger kids that we were expecting to play and maybe come off the bench a little bit are playing a little better. But regardless of who we're playing, Grayville or El Dorado, we've got to do things better. We've got to guard better. We've got to get shots where we need to get them better. We just got to execute better. If we do that, we'll be fine. But if we go down there, sleepwalking on an afternoon game, it'll be a 4-quarter game again.
All right, thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That's Kevin Wolf as the Bulldogs defeat Grayville 57-46. And Travis, that's what kind of stuck out to me the most about everything was the fans applauding when he brings in the 5 guys off the bench because – these people, Friday night, it's a big deal here in the gym. They want to come out and watch a good brand of basketball, but most importantly, they stepped in the second half and got the win.
Yeah, Carmi did a better job in the second half, and it was the hustle plays, it was the extra effort plays, it was not getting beat back door on defense, which that's where Grayville got most of their first half points, was just throw it in, give and go back door, and get the ball back and lay it in. And Carmi just was asleep early on defense in the second half. I think, taking them out, sitting them down, saying, listen here, if you're not going to play hard, you're not going to play at all. And then they kind of jump-started in that second half, made those extra effort plays, and, took care of business.
Looking at the individual stat line there in the ball game for Grayville, 26 points for Tyze Rowan, that's a game high. 12 points from Zach Levins, and then 3 apiece from Kenan Neely as well as Ian Kleinschmidt. And Cannon Worley had 2. For the Bulldogs, 17 points for Gavin Holloman. That was a team high. 16 for Landon Driscoll, 9 for Trey Dixon, 7 for Mitchell Edwards. Then 2 apiece from Cade Stockton, Hayden Sauls, Beck Huff, and Mason Haywood. Travis, team stats?
Carmi shot 17 of 34 from 2 for 50%, 4 of 21 for 19% from 3, and 11 of 13 for 85% from the line. Grayville shot 17 of 33 for 52%, 3 of 17 for 18%, and 3 of 8 from the line for 38%. Carmi had 13 offensive, 21 defensive rebounds with 8 turnovers. Grayville had 5 offensive, 14 defensive.